Good afternoon. I am MD Shahidul Amin. So we are going to see the log shipping configuration. Concept of log shipping is to automate the backup and restore job from primary server to the secondary server. So it, it's a what is the log shipping? It's a process of copy the database backup and transfer it to the from primary server to the secondary server and then restore it over there. So it's a manual failover. It's a disaster recovery. If for any reason primary server is goes down, then secondary server database will be come to the action. We can view the data, and the loss of data for that data loss would be only short period for the short period of time, like 15 minutes and whatever the times we configure for the log shipping. At that period of time, data will be not available. Otherwise, almost all the data will be available there. So for that log shipping, we sh we have to have like a database supposed to be full recovery model and also in bulk either or bulk recovery model. If it is simple recovery model, then data will not be transferred. This is log shipping. It says it works with log. Log is mean whenever the we do any kind of modification of data, like manipulate changes occurs, then all the changes replicate from primary server to the secondary server in the short period of time, like 10 to 15 minutes, whatever the time we configure during the log shipping. And this for prerequisite of the log shipping should have to have, as I mentioned, database should be must be full recovery model or uh, in bulk recovery model. And there also should be for the primary server, we should have another folder, share folder. So it's supposed to have the same account permission which we have the in our server account, service account, and same account should have all the privileges to work in the read write permission of the primary server folder. And for the secondary server folder, we should have all the we don't need all the permission, just we need the read permission for the secondary server. It's but service account should be the same thing, the same user, wherever the primary server user and secondary server user, and also the secondary folder share folder account holder should have all the permission of only read permission is good for data visualization for the secondary server. So let's see how we can configure the log shipping. We have the person database from here. Let's see what the person database consists, like only one table, and go to the like select start from what the data we have in our person database. Uh, so before that, we got to select the database here. Oh, sorry. This person. Let's select the database. What happened? Connection is broken and recovery is not possible. Oh, it goes to the secondary. I don't need this one. Now let's see. Now it's database is selected in the secondary. So let's go to the select here this one and take close the windows. I need to save this. Now and select the new windows. Person. And now let's view the data with what we have in our table. We have three records: Sam, John, Chris. So three records in the database, and let's check about our secondary uh, servers database. It's supposed not to have any database here. No database here. So we can configure the log shipping in two ways. We can take a backup of this database, primary server database, and store it into the secondary server with no recovery. And also we should have to put into the standby mode to visualize the data in the secondary server. If there is any modification occurs, then after the configured time, if we can see the database which has been changed in the primary server and that sync has been occurred in the secondary server database as well after a certain period of time which we have configured in the log shipping 10 minutes 15 minutes later. But if it doesn't changes, uh, so so it could be different reason, maybe the connection is not there or the user don't have the permission privilege, the lot of reason behind that. But the thing is uh, which I want to make sure right now, that is we can do the backup from here. So if we do the backup and restore task here, then we don't have to do it in the uh, configuration during the configuration of log shipping, but we can do it during the configuration of log shipping as well. So we'll go for the second option. Before that, let's check our share folder now. The share folder is this two folder. We can work. This one is our primary share folder. We have some configuration there. So let's delete all these things. And also we have the secondary this is backup and this is the restore, copy and restore. So let's also delete from there whatever the data here, let's delete from here. 6 items, that's all has been deleted. So go for the log shipping now. Select the database properties, sorry, select the database, go to the task and ship transaction logs and enable the backup. Enable the primary transaction log backup. Backup settings, go to the backup settings and now select the folder. Let's see some of the windows are there in the, let's close this, all these unnecessary windows over here. Is there any more? Yeah. So close all the windows here and let's go for the uh, go to the C and we should have to choose the primary servers folder. So this one is primary servers folder. Go to the, select this folder, go to the property and go to the sharing and then select the path. Just Control C, copy this one and paste it to the log shipping. I think his log shipping is already gone. When it close all the windows, then it's gone. It's no issue. We can bring it back again here. Enable this one. Go to the backup settings and which I have copied from there. SQL log, do it one more time so it will be easy for everyone to understand. Go to the path and copy this one and paste it here. Okay, and now what we should have to do is just to make sure the binary path location of the folder. Just select this one, select the path and copy and paste it there. Is if we can do it, we cannot do it, it's no issue, but this one is most important. We should have to make sure that the path of the folder is needed to be the correct one. If there is any issue, so data will not be backed up in the primary folder. When we'll back up in the background, backup will be occur, then it should synchronize in both the system and also into the folder. So it should be correct. Make sure this one. And then delete file folder. It's supposed to be 24 hours and make it like 20 minutes. There's an alert and the job, there will be 3 jobs created uh, along with 2 alert job in the both the server. The primary server is like a backup job. Here is the name of the backup job. So let's schedule it. Schedule is same thing. And what time now? 11:53. Make it 12:10. 12:10 p.m. p.m. and 12:10 p.m. and start it from today and give the end date. End date supposed to be, make it tomorrow. Yes, okay. And now okay, so primary server's backup is completed, and now go for the secondary server. So add the server here, connect to the server. So let's see what's the name of our server, that is secondary server. It's DC/DC21. So let's select the same server, DC/DC21. Okay, and make it so as I mentioned before that if we should have to do the all kinds of work should be done here, like all the process backup in the database, and then a copy of this backup will be into the secondary server and then restore. So all the things will let the log shipping to do it. So we select this one and go for the second tab is copy folder. Copy the folder. So let's go to our local drive again and find the folder path. This one is the folder. Go to the properties and go to the sharing like before and copy that and select it and then paste it to the secondary server here. And delayed copy file will be like 24 hours and schedule the job name should be the secondary server is ls copy dc 2%. So schedule it is like before it 11 12 10. Now make it like 12, what time should be like 30 and make it pm. pm. Oh, so let's do it one more time. It's good, and end date should be, make it 27. Before we did 26, now we make it 27. Okay, and it's already done. If we want to add the monitor server, then click here and do the configuration for monitor server. Let's go with 2 primary and secondary. Ignore about the monitoring server. So just okay, and the log shipping is configured. Let's go to our server. So let's see the job has been created or not. Refresh the SQL Server agent. So where we have to check the job is go to the SQL Server agent, go to the jobs and find. We can see here two jobs in primary server, that is Logship Alert DC2 and Logship Backup Person 2. And over there is supposed to be three jobs. The secondary server, refresh it and go to the job and we can see Logshipping alert job is one of them, copy job is another one, and restore job is the last one. So it has been configured well, everything is there. Now what we should have to do is just to make sure that it's supposed to be occur like 10 or 10 or 9 minutes later. The copy job will be go to the primary server to the folder. Let's see if there is anything has come into the folder. Let's check our folder first. So this one is the backup folder. Yes, we have already person. It's already, when we remember, we make it 11:55. Now 11:56 already. Yeah, 58. So that has been uh, already done, but it was like 12:10, the secondary folder. It's supposed not to be anything here. Let's check. Yeah, it's 12:10. It's supposed to come like after 10 minutes. So no issue. What we can do, we can do it manually. Let's see. So we can run the job manually as well. Sorry. Let's go to our database or server, and so this one has already run. What we do, we can run these two. So let's see it's run successfully or no. Copy the job. It's run successfully. And this one also, see the start job. So it's also run successfully. So it's fine. Everything is good. Let's see about the whatever the data we have in our person table. This is the primary server, I believe. Yeah, this is the primary server. There is three data available here. So make sure, let's go out close all the window and select one more time. If and now we will insert some data into the, I don't know what happened. It's again and again. This system is doing some problem. Use person data and select start from give you customer. Okay, so no, we're supposed to use the person data, and now we can see the database here. Yeah, we can see the data here, and let's see what is the data available in our site. Oh, did mistake. Let It's no issue. We could later we could try it different way. So we should have to put our second the database in the standby mode so we can see the data. Now it's not available. Data will not be available. We'll have to recover the data and check if there is any modification occur in the database. So let's do it in different way. Uh, like insert some data into the primary server and then check it over there. So select and we go to the column. Yeah, ID, insert into DView customer and values. So we could not insert a value of ID column because it's identity column. It will ID will be automatically selected when we insert some more values. Let's check if it is column is identity column or no. Let's this one properties or no, not like this. Go to the database and design. We can see it here. Select the ID column and is identity column yes or no. Let's check. Yes, is identity column is yes. And what is the seed value of this? 1 and 1. And it didn't came in 1 and 1, but it came like 3. It's no problem. So we cannot put any value here. So just put the first name is Raj. Raj and last name is Nag. And account number is whatever, some random value 1 2 3 4 6 7 8. Give another one and then telephone number 823 343 455. This one and then email ID rj at yahoo.com. Okay, just put one value. Yeah, one affected, and let's see the data. Yeah, there is another one. 8 after 8 it came 9. So Rajnak, this one has come RJ. And now let's see what is the database. What is the, you cannot see that because it's restoring. So whenever we will run the job and we'll take this secondary database into the restoring mode, then we can see that effect will be there. Otherwise, we cannot see that. If we do a standby mode, then we could see it. So we could see it, but right now we cannot do it. But let's run the job first and take and check if it is running or no. Let's run this job. Starts. Yeah, it's ran successfully. And now go to the secondary database, copy, copy job, run it. It's supposed to run successfully. And go for the restore job. I think this one could take some time. Let's see. Yeah, it's run also successfully. That's fine. And now what we should have to do is just to make sure that select the secondary database windows. And also we can see one more thing. We can make sure that we have whatever the job ran in our both the servers, has it affecting our folder as well or no. Let's go for the skill backup. You see we ran the job like little while ago, 12:05. Yeah, it's ran successfully in the primary server. And go for the secondary server. There should be, yes, it is 12:05 and 12:06. It's ran successfully, so everything is good. And let's go for the check now. So what we should have to do, select the secondary server, new window, select the server, go for the new window, cancel it. And then what we should have to do is just to make sure that write one command, that is write use master dc2, yes. And now what we should have to do is just to select write one command, that is restore database, the database name, that is person with recovery, and execute that. So now refresh the database, it will be the database will be restore mode. Yes, it's already restored. And let's see what is the table and what is the position of the data. So go for the database, edit, select 1000 rows. We see now 8 and 9, the Rajnag, which has been, we did the change in the primary server. Yes, Rajnag 9, and the secondary server as well. Here we can see Rajnag is affected. So we configure the log shipping in one process. We have to bring the database back into the restore mode. Then we can find the data has been replicated from the primary server to the secondary server. But if we would have to go for the uh, in restoring mode, and then still we can see it, but we should have to select in the log shipping configuration standby mode. Let me show you where we can process this, where we can configure that one. So go to the database, primary server database, select it, okay, and go to the task and ship transaction log. And here we see the secondary database. We should have to restore transaction. If we would have to select standby mode, then we could see the uh, database with restoring mode also. I can view the database still over there, but we did not select that one. We configured no recovery mode, so that's why we could not select the database. If we have to select the database from there, then Logshipping should run with standby mode, but we could visualize the data. So that's all. Everything is finished. I think a video will be helpful for everybody who have watched. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.